A little over a week after a powerful microburst hit the East Valley, the Red Cross and firefighters are still helping more than 100 people who don't have a place to stay and trying to piece their lives back together. 12 News journalist Joe Dana has been with them this afternoon. And Joe, I mean, I'm sure it's been a long week for them.
I'll tell you what, a week later, the collateral damage continues to grow from this thing. Our last count was 570, mostly homes and some businesses damaged by this. That count is now up to 800 as more residents are reporting, filling out forms, sending them to the city. 200 trees, massive trees uprooted, along with all kinds of other smaller trees and brush. That's why the city is opening up a disaster recovery center beginning on Thursday. This is sort of the next level of help. We've talked to families and renters who haven't been able to return to their homes or apartments yet. Some at the Century apartment complex hit especially hard, don't have natural gas yet. On Friday, Governor Katie Hobbs signed a disaster declaration for Tempe in anticipation of accessing more help from the federal government. That's now up to FEMA. In the meantime, the city wants to make sure storm victims can get their questions answered.
I think the fact you're holding this event shows the gravity of this storm. This was not a typical microburst.
This storm was definitely out of the ordinary. We have had so many families that we've seen impacted that have lost their homes, are no longer able to go to their home and have a safe place to stay. The direct impact that it had to Tempe, it was very short-lived, but we were getting the report from the National Weather Service that we received up to 90-mile-an-hour winds.
The city holding a 3-day event for victims of the storm. Here's what you need to know. It's basically a one-stop shop of help. Folks will be on hand to answer questions about everything from crisis counseling to debris cleanup, food supplies, consumer information about how to protect yourself if you are hiring contractors for repairs. We also talked to some ASU roommates at an apartment complex who say they still have a tree in the middle of their kitchen. They can't get near their apartment. It's too dangerous simply for many people to go back at the complex that was hit especially hard. The Red Cross, though, doing an incredible job. They are serving hundreds of meals a day right now to folks who need the help. Back out here live, this is one of the areas along LaDonna Street and Kyrene in Tempe. Tarps over roofs on so many different houses. Scenes like this. Contractors will be very busy over the next several weeks. They're calling this the unlucky microburst of October 13th. Back to you guys.
Yeah, I mean, and I would imagine months. Like, Joe, just that tree behind you, typical landscapers aren't going to be able to go in there and cut that thing up. I mean, that's going to take a specialized crew with specialized equipment. I mean, that's a big, heavy tree.
Well, and think about the price to get something like this done. That's why the governor and the mayor are hoping FEMA will also declare this an emergency, because that way everyone who keeps receipts and logs what happened on their properties, they could have a chance to get reimbursed by the federal government. So city telling everyone make sure to keep records of the repairs and cleanup.
All right. Joe reporting from Tempe. Thanks, Joe Dana.